It is so rare, man. I don't know about you, but it's so rare to have high consciousness breakthroughs. And whenever I have one, man, I try and capture it, either with my phone, just do a little recording, or journaling down some insights, man. Get them down ASAP. Get those, get that intuition, get that high consciousness, put it into form, write it down, speak it, get it somewhere where you can see it again, especially, man, when you forget. Because it's not, sometimes it's quite novel to have a bit of just high consciousness, a high consciousness reminder just there. That's a nice novel thing to have. But it's very useful and very practical when you have it and you're like not in a good place. When you need to be reminded, like, dude, relax, be present, be conscious, be chill. It's all good. Honestly, man, if there's something I could tell you from this state that I'm in, I would tell you that you're just completely cool. You're completely cool. No matter where you are, no matter how you're feeling, you're actually all good. Everything is okay. Everything is perfect. You've just got to trust and relax and completely melt your ego away, because everything is good. Everything is good, man. And this is how you feel when you are high consciousness. You're just connected to the truth, and the truth is pure truth. I don't know what else to say about it, man. It's truth with a capital T. It's absolute truth. It's love. It's perfection. It's what is, bruh. It's just the case. You don't need to defend the truth. The truth just is, dude. Don't even need to talk about the truth. You can just be the truth. Simplifies it for us. That's good. Oh, man. But it's important to me, man. It's very important to me to capture these little insights. And I'm going to try and do it more often, but we'll see how we get on. Because, otherwise, man, honestly, you can just so easily live your life asleep. Like, when I don't remind myself of this stuff, man, I find myself asleep a lot more than I would want to be. I want to be awake. I want to be awake all the time. And, some spiritual teachers will tell you, you are awake. And technically you are. You are always conscious. How conscious are you? How much is your ego, blocking or clouding your clear consciousness seeing? Or, it depends how you look at it, man. I take all different kinds of perspectives. I take a different perspective every single week, man. There is worlds of higher consciousness, peace, bliss, ecstasy, love, all waiting for you. And all you need to do is start evolving yourself. Burn through all the material stuff that everyone around you is like burning through. Have you noticed, man, that people aren't very happy? Have you noticed that people are quite like asleep? You can wake up to this and you can love those people and you can still do those things. You can still do like very material stuff, man. It's all good. Especially when you raise your consciousness and you are coming from love, you can do, a lot of things. Like, I don't really drink alcohol anymore, but if I did, I would probably be super loving, because that's what it would bring out in me. I just know that in myself, right? And it doesn't really matter what you're doing, man. You got to remember this, man. You will want to remember this. You will want to remember that everything is good, that the answer is God, that the answer is love. Go to a place within yourself where your mind is not chattering, and where you have a deep sense of love and trust and consciousness. I say that it is consciousness. Wake up, dude. There's so much to say, I'm just going to stick to simple things, because my God, dude, there's just infinite things I could say right now. From a place of infinity, from a place of being, which is infinite insights can be poured out. So I'm just going to stick to two or three things. Get after some spiritual work. I know people are all like, grind. You don't need to grind. I actually recommend you slow down. And, you slow down. You do spiritual work. You do it over a period of months and years. You get good at it. You get familiar with it. You don't need to rush this stuff, man. You can try and rush it. I definitely rushed a lot of this spiritual path. And then I had to go back and not rush it and do it properly, because that's what the universe makes you do, man. The universe will make you do stuff. It'll make you retread the parts of the path that, you just kind of rushed over because you went with ego. You can't, stop doing stuff with ego, man. Slow down, do it with your higher self, and you will just take so much more from it. Love, obviously. Love, get out of your own way. Get into your higher self. Be your higher self. Be loving, man. Be loving. And if it's not real for you yet, man, don't worry. You're not always going to be loving, especially if you've got a bunch of ego in your way that you need to burn through. burn through your egoic desires, move through the stuff, do the stuff that you need to do to see that it doesn't work. Because, dude, we learn by making mistakes. Our egos don't want to admit that, but, dude, you'll learn so much if you just, humble yourself, make a bunch of mistakes. Then, as a result, integrate those, get spiritual, get conscious, start loving people. And then, what is our third thing? Find other spiritual people. Find like-minded, conscious individuals. Find people who are a bit more awake. And if you can hang out with them, man, you're just going to have a better life. Everyone's got stuff, man. Everyone's got problems. Everyone's got trauma, baggage, stuff they haven't dealt with, work that they need to do on themselves, of course. But if someone is consciously doing those things, consciously working through those things, consciously self-actualizing and moving towards love, probably the person to hang out with, man. If a person is very loving, very selfless, very conscious, and they're cool, dude, you know what to do. I hope you've enjoyed the spontaneous, random, high consciousness insights of today. Maybe some more will come in the future. We will see. I love you lots. Take care, my friend. And as always, peace.